On the right wing will collect. Advanced for Belushko. In over the line, Belushko leaves. McQueen takes. Right circle shooting and a glove save by Unger. Return pass from Flamin to the top man tie. Across, McQueen waits, won't shoot, walks in, fires, he scores! What a shot by Roger McQueen. A power.
His home there, and he held on to that puck long enough, and he eventually just
forward, Brayard to the blue line. Hadlin holds back across to the near side. Under 2 to play in regulation. McQueen a net drive, and Unger another stop. Jagger.
Quinn Manti, 2 assists shy of 100 in his WHL career. Now McQueen drives over the line into the slot. He loads and he hits the post. First shot of the game hits the iron. McQueen at the far boards into the slot. Jordan Gavin dishes it across. Bain for Brandon. Shoot, stop, rebound, stopped again by Pine. Roger McQueen was robbed in tight. 15th of the season. Puck turned over. On his own, all alone. Roger McQueen between the legs. He scores. He goes roof. We will see for a long time. Roger McQueen slips it over the shoulder of Kelton Pine with a beautiful between the legs move, and it's 4-0 Brandon.
Yeah, it was just a turnover at the Pats blue line, Dante, in the final two.
Missed McQueen. Manti from the left circle to Gavin at the right with all kinds of traffic, and the Wheat Kings pressing. McQueen from the slot fires. Huey the save. Smith on the near side for Regina, trying to relieve the pressure. Up the boards, but Shipley and Smith dumps this down the wall. Blocked on the near side. McQueen in his pocket pick by Moore. From the right circle, Moore sends this out front. Pad save Bjarnason and a calm one. McQueen finds the rebound, and he'll carry ahead. McQueen to center, right up the middle. Over the red line to the near side, Gavin. Gavin goes cross ice. Hadlin walks into the slot and fires. Save. Huey's looking behind him, but goal line back to Gavin. Gavin fakes the pass, now goes to Manti. Over to McQueen, slapped to the middle for win. Dropped off to Gavin. Gavin across to McQueen for a shot. Pad save, Huey. McQueen's on the rebound. Back to blocks. He'll get it right back. Around the net on his backhand. Out the near side, McQueen feeds it on to Shipley for a shot. Scores! Roger McQueen did the legwork, and
so good with his hands as he hangs on to that puck behind the goal line, and then finally he's able to put it on his forehand and just make a perfect feed to Shipley, who one-times it down the low part of the net.
The initial pass to McQueen came from Quinn Manti, which ought to be. Quinn fires it off the dasher and out to center. Knocked down by Scott of the Blades, sent to the far side with under 3 to go in the first period. No score yet. Gavin to Roger McQueen with a step up the left side. McQueen dances into his forehand off the outside of the net. McQueen traffic blocked by Hadlin. Rebound to the far side. Parr finds it. 5:18 to go in the third. Wheat Kings down by 1. Scott up the far boards. Poke check by McQueen. Wheat Kings take it back. Pantelis
just played off the boards, the middle of the ice. No one there. Shipley holds it in at the right line. Shipley looking in tight, save made, but on the rebound they score. 50s.
Errant pass goes across to Shipley, and type of year he's having. Just threw it at the net, and I believe it was Roger McQueen who gets that goal right away as he leads the flyby.
McQueen's 9th of the season. Queen left circle, back to Manti. He's down low, trying to center. It's broken up by Musha. McQueen back on the puck in the high slot. They say tripped up by.
Goal scored by number 20, Pavel McKenzie. Assist to number 38, Riley.
Kills it towards Bjarnason, who will swipe it to his defenseman. They go D to D, and Pantelis up ahead. McQueen wants to build some speed. Barras kind of knocking him off stride. It was close to an offside there, wasn't it?
I thought it was.
Doug Free. Lakovich sliding it up the wall a little too far from McKenzie as Shipley was there first. Off the boards for McQueen. Makes a move. Works inside. Hadlin near right wing. Back to McQueen behind the Musha net. Trying to center. Puck comes bouncing. Shipley scores.
Matejchuk tries to hold the zone. It's pop free to McQueen. He'll accelerate the other way. McQueen over the blue line to his left. Drives the middle. McQueen holds and fires. Save Bonini with Turkle lurking close by. McQueen driving along the umbrella. Wide to his right. Feeds the near side for Pantelis. He can't catch up to it. Warriors take it. McQueen picks it off from the right circle. Fed down low to Gavin. He waits off the goal line. Shoots. Throws it back door and just missed Hadlin. Sit in again. Up the near boards. Pantelis and Thorpe after it. Pantelis wins it ahead for the Wheat Kings. Up the glass it goes. goes. Ziprick gloves it at center, but McQueen knocks it past him. McQueen strong-arming his way in from the right circle. Walks in. Ziprick comes in on him in a hurry. One back out front to Hadlin. He pokes it to himself. Off him. Bounces it up to Gavin, and the Wheat Kings are out. Roger McQueen through center with speed. Wide to his left on Seatman. Makes a couple of nice moves and burns Seatman to the outside. McQueen to the far corner. Slams on the brakes and left it there. Gavin goes after it against Signer. Tastad to the right of the Blades net. Calmly ahead to Calvert, looking to kill some time. It's kept by McQueen. He'll drive the middle. McQueen right to the slot. Walks in. Throws it over to Wynn for a shot. Scores! Oh, what a setup!
Over to the stick of Marcus Wynn. What a great fake by Roger McQueen. And onto the tape of Wynn, and just like that, he had a wide open net. The goaltender was fooled, and everybody.
Back to Gavin on the far side, waiting for an opening. He'll spin it down low to Flaman, back to Wynn, over to McQueen. McQueen fires at the post. McQueen on it on the near side. Back to the line.
Jack across for Morey on the Yeko feed, just a bit out of his reach, and out through the middle. Now a 2-on-2 the other way. McQueen and Gavin switching. Out of the left side, Gavin. He'll work at left circle. Shot, scores.
Well, I'm not sure if there was a whole lot of traffic for Simcoe to have to deal with. I guess there were a couple of bodies there.
Cleared back out by Medicine Hat. Kaden McCann has it stripped by Newen just inside the point. It comes free. McQueen on the backhand, denied.
To his left. Waits and Hines Wynn. Wynn leaves it behind, lost control of the puck, but played it low to Peter. Peter feeds it out for McQueen, robbed by Such. McQueen trying to stuff it in at the side of the cage. Dominic Peter. Peter over the line to his left, finds Wynn at the left circle. Wynn feeds it through to McQueen, scores! What a passing play, and running
for the far post, and it's Dominic Peter chipping it over the blue line, and then of course Wynn, and of course McQueen with the tap in.
33 seconds to go. From the middle of his own zone, Caleb Hadlin starts the rush, up the near side for McQueen. Busting up the right wall, McQueen cuts to the middle on his backhand. Now at the left circle, McQueen fires, blocked in close by Wood. The power play out for Wynn for a shot. Another block by Finney. The Oil Kings blocking everything. Manti at the right point, holds. Over to McQueen at the left with room to walk in. McQueen holds, fires, scores! Roger McQueen!
Alex Worthington just cheating a little bit off of the inside post, and he finds that area and tucks it home, and the Wheat Kings cash in on the power play.
When you think about the goals Roger McQueen scored last year, using his size to get to the front of the net with his stick, run at a time unless Bjarnason has a stretch pass up his sleeve, but Finney picks it off and dumps it down ice. Finney comes up high on Luke Shipley, and it looks like Shipley's going to be slow to get up as the period.
Got away off of a stick and turned aside by Evan Gardner. Wheat Kings get the rebound. Here's McQueen making his way to the middle of the ice. A shot right on. Gardner down. Right wing circle. Mid point. Manti. Dominic Peter for Wynn. A shot. Didn't work. Sent across. They score. Roger McQueen. That'll make it 3-2 for the Blades. All the scoring in this game has come in this period.
Manti cross ice for Wynn. He pokes it past Okatundu, and now McQueen down the right side has a man towards the front, but he goes on the backhand instead and misses wide, and the Kings have it in their own zone. Poke check from Boychuk, almost brought that one back in. Now here comes McQueen. Roger McQueen makes a move around Pinoca, now trying to find a centering feed. It comes back to him, he scores! Roger McQueen!
To this season, and you know, he's kept off the scoreboard for the first two periods, but he steps in on this one, and Raiders, I think, were looking
for one on their PK tonight. Now McQueen over the line, a pass across. Johnson shoots, he scores! Snuck it over the shoulder a few way, and it's in.
Yeah, that comes just 23 seconds into the John Babcock penalty, and just like in the first period, it's a late period goal for the Brandon Wheat Kings.
Manti goes to Wynn at the left circle, harassed immediately, but he makes the play to Manti. From the middle, Manti down to McQueen at the goal line, trying to walk off the goal line, scores! Roger McQueen starts the party.
Thought he was going to pass it right across the low slot, but instead he just brings it back with his back to the net and manages to tuck it home. And very important when you get a 4-minute power play that you come up.
Ronald at the left circle, he'll find McQueen in flight. Roger McQueen accelerating ahead up the near side. Drives over the line, gets his man to bite and drives right to the cooker. Saved by Unger. Rebound, they bang away. Unger has its Warriors. Peter moves to his left. To Boehm at the left point again. Back across to Manti at the right. To McQueen at the right circle. McQueen shoots, scores! Lightning strike.
And he manages to find the top shelf with those delicate hands and the short side in behind Jackson Unger.
It's the kind of shot that few enough players could pull off. Not many guys are beating Jackson.